What's up, guys? It's Al here with Nomadic Toolbox. If you're new to the channel, welcome. I'm fairly new to making YouTube videos, so forgive me if this seems very low quality or if you can't hear me. I've still got a lot of kinks to work out. Today what I want to cover is the number one mistake renters can make, and this is something that's happened to me multiple times in my life. The number one issue, the number one mistake you can make is actually raising your own rent. You might be wondering what in the world I'm talking about. How would you raise your own rent? And why would you raise your own rent? It's actually pretty simple. See, when I move into a place, I look for something that's of value. For example, I move into this house. It's on a nice piece of property. It's an apartment. They're asking $1,300 for the unit. I go upstairs. We go upstairs and check it out. It's above the garage. The inside is a bit shabby. It's bland. There's not really much going on. But me being who I am, I see the potential in the unit. I see all the upgrades that we could possibly put into it. And so we jump on it, and sure enough, here I go. I start investing a little bit of money, but primarily labor into it. I start adding, I replace the stainless steel. I replace the kitchen appliances with stainless steel ones because I got some for free here and there. I also added a couple kitchen cabinets, again because I got them for free. We did some modifications. We hung some nice artwork on the walls, and we made, brought in some interior plants, and we make the place look, in my opinion, beautiful. And well, it never really thought it was going to be an issue because we thought we were going to live there for years. But what ended up happening is the landlord sold the property. So now the new owners come in and they want to inspect our unit. They come in and they check out our unit, and they apparently decide that that unit is too nice for only spending $1,300 a month on it. So they decide they're going to raise our rent to $1,750 per month from one year to the next. $1,300 to $1,750 from one year to the next. That was a price increase that I could not accept. I flat out could not accept it. I basically gave them the middle finger and I said, see you later. And guess what? Guess what happened? I took all of my belongings back, my stainless steel appliances. I replaced the fridge and the stove and everything that I took out with items, with units that were similar to the ones that were there when I first moved in. I took my extra kitchen cabinets out because I was going to use those elsewhere, or I would give them to someone else. Well, the new homeowners didn't like that. You know why? Because the original landlord sold the house and told these people it included all of my upgrades. She said those were her upgrades, and she was able to sell those and actually get a higher price for the property based on selling my upgrades. So what did they do? They kept my security deposit. Luckily it was only $1,200, but that's still $1,200. That's how you raise your own rent. You do nice things in the place that you live, and then they say, oh wow, this place is worth a lot more money since you moved in. We're gonna go ahead and raise the rent on you, and guess what? If you don't want to pay the rent, you can go, we'll bring someone else in who is willing to pay that extra money. So just be careful, guys. If you're going to invest some money into a property like that, or some time or effort, make sure you have an understanding with the landlord. Make sure that maybe it's a family member you're renting from, if you can manage that. But otherwise, just be very careful, tread carefully, and don't overdo it. Don't overdo it until you possibly own your house. It's better. You're better off just saving the money maybe invest your time elsewhere into another endeavor where you can make some money, put it towards owning a house. Because once you own the house, they can't raise the rent on you. You are the rent raiser. You know what I mean? Yeah. All right, well, thanks for watching the video. If you like the content, I've got more ideas coming up, some really good topics I think that are going to be pretty intriguing. These are actually topics that I just want to talk about. It's not necessarily I'm hunting for likes or views, but this is a great outlet for me. So if you like the video, make sure and leave a like. If you want, you can at the bottom subscribe to the channel, because again, I'm going to have some content coming out relatively frequently. We'll see how it goes. Thanks a lot, guys. Have a nice day.